What happens when you, a top salesman, have an opportunity to combine a new, exciting, and vastly superior product with a typical potential buyer? Well, not typical, perhaps, but a potential buyer nonetheless. What happens? Why, you talk about new, exciting, and vastly superior benefits. The many reasons why this young lady should move up to Chrysler 65. First of all, Chrysler is bigger this year with a 2-inch longer wheelbase, and there is a wide variety of models and all new styles to choose from. Your prospect has the important benefit of selectivity. The Chrysler Newport, for example, is available in a total of 7 body styles. These include the 2-door hardtop, a convertible, a 4-door sedan, and a 4-door town sedan with 6 windows, a 4-door hardtop, and a 2-seat and a 3-seat station wagon. There are 300 body styles in 1965, a 4-door hardtop, the 2-door hardtop, and a convertible model. The 300L is available in these 2 body styles, a sporty convertible model and a 2-door hardtop. 5 New Yorkers bring the total number of body styles to 17. There's a New Yorker 6-window town sedan, a 2-door and a 4-door hardtop, and 2 station wagons, a 2-seater and a 3-seat model. The appearance of every 1965 Chrysler combines the beauty of classic styling with the convenience of ultra-modern design. An example of classic styling is Chrysler's long, low look, emphasized by the low cowl and belt line. Yet, it's easier to get in and out of the 1965 Chrysler. Front and rear entrance room have been increased, as have most interior dimensions, proving that comfort can be designed into superb styling. The rich beauty of Chrysler shows from every angle. At the front of the cars, you can talk about the new grille designs, distinct with each series. All Chrysler grilles, as on this New Yorker, are 1-unit integrated parts, making up headlamps, grille, and sheet metal. Point out that the headlamps are recessed in a chromed housing and covered by a pane of intricately decorated clear glass. This new lamp is featured on all but the Newport models. The 300 grille has a bright die casting with a plastic star medallion insert. The grille is painted black as background for the traditional 300 medallion. The Chrysler C emblem is featured at the center on the Newport grille, giving each of the 3 series its own distinctive grille design. Be sure to tell your prospect about the advantages of Chrysler's new buffable acrylic enamel exterior. It can be buffed to a lustrous shine like lacquer, yet it's chip-resistant and durable as are all enamel finishes. It's available in 21 colors, 6 of which are extra cost and are buffed at the factory. Curved window glass gives Chrysler a more graceful appearance, adds visibility too, as your prospect will see from the inside of the car. From the rear too, prospects will agree that Chrysler is distinctive, impressive. They'll notice how the bumpers form into vertical guards at the outer ends to blend into the body structure. Another example of classical styling. Tail lamps are concave and set flush with the rear surface. Backup lights are standard on New Yorker and 300L, optional on Newport and 300. Another appearance benefit of Chrysler are the new high-style rear fender skirts. These are standard on all Chryslers in 1965. By now, your prospect will be anxious to get in, to try out the unmatched comfort of Chrysler seating, and see if its interior appearance can match the exterior beauty. Chrysler individual bucket seats are contoured to provide maximum driving and riding comfort hour after hour. Individual seats are standard on all 300 models and New Yorker wagons, and are optional with Newport 2-door hardtop and all New Yorker hardtops. The right individual seat on all but the Newports reclines, and a foot control lever provides release to make getting out of the back seat easy in 2-door models. While the prospect is behind the wheel, point out Chrysler's overhead road command view with new visibility of all 4 corners. Mention the curved glass windows again and point out how they help provide better visibility too. Point out Chrysler's new steering wheel design. Shift levers, except on console models, are column-mounted, replacing the push-button gear selector of former years. Then, make sure the prospect appreciates Chrysler's interior beauty and convenience. Pull out the spacious drawer in the center of the instrument panel, the twin ashtrays, lighter and storage compartment with a built-in coin holder is certain to impress. Ask if the prospect has ever seen a glove and utility compartment as handy as this one. Show the tissue dispenser, the sliding map tray, and formed recesses for holding cups. There's none like it, so you know what the answer will be. Then, ask your prospect to try Chrysler out on the highway and in traffic, where these great cars can really be appreciated. When the prospect remarks on the smoothness of the ride, explain why Torsion Air Suspension gives the smoothest ride ever. Mention that this year, rear shocks are attached to a special cross member, so they're isolated from the floor pan. Torsion bars are isolated too for a quieter ride. These points are not too technical for the prospect who is looking for confidence that Chrysler is the right buy. Chrysler's steering system is all new in 1965, making it easier to handle, easier to park, less subject to wear. Sway bars are standard across the line too. Combined, these factors make Chryslers easier to drive and maneuver despite their size. Your prospect will be surprised to find that there's no need to hold the brake when stopped at a red light or stop sign. The converter on the torque-flight transmission has been modified to increase stall speed, has less tendency to creep when the engine is idling in gear. Yes, with Chrysler, you're offering a big car with the many advantages that size offers. Wheelbase on all but wagons has been increased 2 inches, up to 124 inches for a smoother ride and larger, roomier interior. Station wagons have 121-inch wheelbase. Even the fuel tank is bigger in 1965, 25 gallons on all but station wagons. And Chryslers offer big car power plants too. The standard engine for Newport models is a 383 cubic inch V8 engine designed to operate on regular gasoline. It has a 9.2 to 1 compression ratio, a 2-barrel carburetor, and a single exhaust system. And in 1965, you can get an optional engine with Newport. The Newport option and the standard engine for the 300 series is a 383 cubic inch V8 engine with a 10 to 1 compression ratio and a 4-barrel carburetor, providing more power even than did the similar engine in '64. A 413 cubic inch V8 is standard for New Yorker models. A high-performance version of this engine is standard for the 300L and is available as an option for New Yorker M300s. The high-performance version is equipped with a special camshaft, unsilenced air cleaner, and a dual exhaust system. Chances are your prospect will know what kind of performance and economy to expect with Chrysler, but a reminder won't do any harm. And mention too that there are refinements and improvements all along the powertrain in '65. Bring out various superior construction features of unibody too, such as the fully enclosed wheel housings, which shield the front inner fender surfaces from mud, water, and corrosive materials, keeping them from collecting in corners inside the fenders. Sills are made of galvanized steel with smooth solder-filled joints, again, more corrosion resistant. A new window channel design stabilizes the glass, restricts it to up and down movement, prevents it from rocking. Side vents are crank-operated with electric power operation optional. Incidentally, while the prospect is driving, point out this new Chrysler feature. These control knobs, one on either side of the steering wheel, control these side cowl vents, providing fresh outside air whenever the car is in motion. Another feature you should point out in the demonstration ride is the new parallel sweep of Chrysler's windshield wipers, which completely eliminate the center blind spot. They're electrically operated and are equipped with airfoil blades that hug the glass even at high speeds. Now, what have you missed? You've mentioned the new, bigger size, covered Chrysler's wide model selection. You've pointed out the styling and beauty of all 65 models, stressed Chrysler's superior quality, and have mentioned the many new luxury and convenience features Chrysler offers your prospect in 1965. That's quite a presentation, but really, once you've covered this much ground with the prospect, you might as well go all the way and ask for the order. Don't be surprised if, when you sell a Chrysler, the prospect's joy and appreciation may know no bounds. It makes sense to move up to Chrysler 65.